Happy Thursday, you guys. Today is Thursday, May the 14th. I hope you guys are doing well, Soul Tribe and Collective. This is a Oracle message day. All right, guys. I have been using Oracle messages for most of my readings for today so far. The time right now is 8:09 a.m. Okay, so let's jump right into it, okay? Let's see what you guys might need to know. Let's not waste any more time. Let's not delay, okay? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time for Thursday, May the 14th? What do they need to know for today? Oh, okay. That was a terrible shuffle. But what do they need to know for today, Spirit? What do they need to know? What can you tell them? What clarity and understanding can you give them when it comes to May the 14th? Okay, let's see. So what messages do you have for the collective at this time, Spirit? Universe, Source, what do they need to know? Thank you. So for this card, number 52, there's something about cedar. Cedar could be very significant. Like maybe you guys are using that when it comes to your energy, right? But there's something about extraction, right? It almost looks like somebody making like a little table, like collecting different things. And it's almost like when you're collecting these things, it's like you guys are honoring your ancestors, okay? Whoever resonates with this. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because you guys could be extracting things like, sounds crazy, right? But it's not. Most people from different, cultures do this, where you guys could be extracting, like, say you eat an orange, right? And you have the orange peel and you're like, I'm not throwing this away. I can use this for something else, right? Like for cleaning or for helping to manifest, prosperity and things like that. Like you guys could be collecting orange peels, mint, okay, lime, like the outside of the lime, okay, lemon peels, things like that, okay, pine. What's another thing too? Frankincense, okay, things like that, right? Like you guys could be using certain like herbs or incense and things like that. That could be significant, okay? Even roses is here, and roses are really good for a lot of things. Like people buy rose petals or they buy rose scented things, but even just buying rose petals and just having them soaked, okay, and just that aroma, right, could be very significant. Even if it comes to like doing your feet, because feet are connected to everything in the body, right? There's something about like foot spas, right? And putting like rose petals in there, that could be confirmation or, something, okay? But yeah, extraction is very significant, okay? So take what resonates with that. Feathers, things like that could be significant, okay? Angel number 7 is also significant when it comes to like your intuition and also when it comes to like spiritual knowing, right? Like that inner knowing, okay? We have fall, okay? Equinox. We also have release. So there's something that you guys are releasing. Now, fall season could be significant. There's something about in the next few months could be very significant. And I know we're like way, 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 way far away from fall, okay? But even if it's not fall, for example, okay, there's something about, cycles, okay, going through cycles. Right now we're going through a cycle where we're getting closer to the super new moon, and for some of you guys there's something about being able to release certain things, when it comes to like the crescent or the gibbous moon cycles, because one and the other, there's one where you're adjusting and preparing, and then there's one where you're releasing, right? So there is something about your energy where you guys could be releasing a lot, letting go a lot, okay, letting go of the past patterns, hurts, things like that, right? Forgiving yourself and, situations that you've dealt with. Not to say that you're forgiving a particular person, but forgiving yourself and learning from those experiences and just, becoming better, right? So take what resonates with the number 33. Like I said, with the number 33, this talks about, being joyful and optimistic, starting the birth of a vision or collaboration, things like that. This is connected to your creativity, your expression, and joy, right? So take what resonates with that too. Bisons could be very significant, okay? Some of you guys may resonate with that as well. And maybe that could be a spirit animal for somebody as well too. So maybe you might want to look that up for somebody who resonates with that. But yeah, this could be very significant when it comes to fall or just being able to release. Okay. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective when it comes to this energy? Thank you. Yeah, I mentioned something about extraction and honoring your ancestors. So it's funny how this came out, but there's something about your energy when it comes to star nations and also when it comes to the moon and reflection. Okay, there's something about you being a reflection of your ancestors. Oh, that's so cute. I don't know who that's for, but that's really cute. Like, even if you've never met your ancestors before, there's something about you being a reflection of them. It's almost like them being proud of the fact that you are the one, like, you are the one that came into this world. And they're probably like, thank God. Okay. There's something about you coming into this world and being the one to honor certain traditions and honor certain things about them that maybe everyone in the family didn't want to honor because maybe religious reasons, everybody has their reasons, right? But it's almost like you didn't let that stop you from being able to connect with them, right? So it's almost like as you were extracting whatever you were extracting and releasing, it's almost like you're helping your ancestors release. Not sure if anyone understands that kind of dynamic, but it's almost like as you're releasing certain traumas or certain generational curses, you're actually helping your ancestors and your guides to release as well. And I know that's very sentimental. Not everybody will understand that, outside of the collective, but those in the collective definitely get that. Okay, with the number 56. So again, angel number 11 could be significant because there's something about you having intuitive knowing, like I said, awakening, divine alignment. This is about spiritual awakenings, okay? Even when it comes to having psychic insight or, having like this teacher vibration about you. Some of your ancestors could be teachers. And I don't mean just like teaching in a classroom only. I mean like you guys are born to teach people certain things, whatever it is that you're teaching. It doesn't even have to be divination only. It could be so many different things. Maybe some of you guys are into electronics, being electricians, you know what I mean? Things like that. Certain skills and, talents and attributes or skill sets that your ancestors have passed on to you. It's embodied in you, like it's in you, okay? And there's something about the number 42 when it comes to cosmic weaver. So there's something about, like I said, you connecting with your ancestors and helping them release, but also being able to weave together something. It's also giving like a spider web. And I've been saying that over the last few days in my messages, okay? Cosmic weaver, meaning that, and it's funny because this person has on like a material that looks like a shawl. Some of you guys could be into knitting, crocheting, and that is also something that is connected to your ancestors as well. Not everybody can do that, okay? Not to say that it's like a hidden talent, right? But there are some people out there, and I've seen it myself, who I'm over here crocheting a blanket, and I see people crocheting like stuffed animals and things like that, and I'm like, well, damn. Like, what am I doing? So some of you guys, that could be significant, right? Even if it's not knitting and crocheting, right? There's something about you guys where you guys are coming together and, building, right? Whether this is community, your own soul tribe, your own family, that kind of stuff, right? So take what resonates with that. Okay, maybe some of you may resonate with this, maybe you may not, but that could be confirmation for a lot of you. And I just saw kin wanted to pop out because that means family. Yeah, surrender. Okay, you are the earth mother for some of you guys with the number 43. Okay, so like I said, sevens are very significant. You are the earth mother. You surrender when necessary. Okay, the color blue could be very significant. I don't know why I'm picking up somebody with this skin tone with blue hair. Okay, which is very pretty, actually. But anyway, the color blue is very significant, and it's very interesting because I did post a message on my blog the other day talking about blue crystals, and that could be also confirmation for somebody who is wanting to connect deeper when it comes to the color blue itself. Okay, but the color blue, water, okay, being in flow, okay, that's the surrender. Okay, so take what resonates with that. And it's very funny how it's going in sequence from 42 to 43. So there's something that you're doing when it comes to you being a cosmic weaver and being earth mother. Okay, mother nature could be very significant too. Protecting mother nature and helping mother nature may resonate for some of you guys. Okay, also for some reason, I don't know why, But I was talking about this in one of my readings the other day about TikTok, right? And how AI is very significant. There's something about AI and also water that could be significant. Not sure if someone resonates with that too, or somebody could be speaking up about something about that. But there's something about Mother Nature and connecting with Mother Nature and surrendering, okay? Even when it comes to like rain, okay, water is very significant. We have transform with the number 25, sevens again. And look, this number is mirroring one another. So there's something about whatever it is that you extracted, okay, it's transforming at this time. There's something about a spark. You are either firing up a spark of, energy or new creations or ideas, but there's almost like getting a light, okay, like a light or something being lit up, okay, or something about, lighting underneath someone's tushy, like, when you feel like that burn, okay, like say someone, lights your pants on fire type of energy. I know that's crazy, right? But it's analogy. Say someone lights your pants on fire. What do? You get up and you're going, ha ha ha, like it's hot, right? Literally, that's what the universe is doing. It's like giving you that spark, because it's almost like, say you're laying in your bed or you're just relaxing and just, you're not even thinking about anything. And then it's like, boom, an idea comes into your mind and you're like, whoa, you start writing it down or you start doing something about it, right? That is the energy that I'm picking up. It's like you guys are mirroring something when it comes to your energy. And there's something about your fire, your light, your divinity, okay, that's helping either you transform or other people around you transform. And that is why you guys are a reflection of the people around you and your energy at this time. I did say that I saw this card pop up and it finally came out. Okay, so family. Okay, this could be creating your own family. Okay, for some of you guys could be releasing family. Take what resonates with that, okay? But there is something about, like I said, when it comes to release, family, and things like that, some of you guys are releasing your own family because some of you guys could be in a karmic situation, okay? And not everybody is in that same boat, but this could resonate for a few people. But there's something about being in this karmic energy with family and coming together with your own soul tribe as your own family, okay? So take what resonates with that. We have seer. Some of you guys are seers. Again, like I said, ancestors, being able to connect and being able to understand your ancestors or being able to be the one, okay? It's almost like reminds me of the Matrix where they had the Oracle. Okay, and even the Oracle looked at Neil and said, you're the one, okay? You are the one. You are the chosen. There's nobody else like you. There's nobody else who can do it like you. And there will never be anybody like you until another how many years, okay? Think of it that way. You're a seer, you're a prophet, you see things before they happen, you call things out before they happen, and sometimes people may laugh and look at you and think you're crazy, right? But in actuality, you're speaking up on things that you know will happen before they happen, and when they do, it's almost like people are like, oh, like shocked and appalled and taken aback and maybe scared. Okay, maybe what you see and what you say scare a lot of people because it's almost like, how would you know? You have intuitive knowing, okay? It's just a gift. It's a gift from your ancestors, okay? That is what helped them, be able to see things and maneuver a certain way without being caught up, okay? So maybe in your family, you are a seer, okay? So take what resonates with that. And also angel number 10 is very significant too. It's almost like you guys are releasing family or releasing something when it comes to family and stepping into a newer beginning, a new dynamic. But you guys are feeling whole within yourself with or without family, right? Yeah, we have accomplishments, okay? So there's something about medicine rights with the number 12. Angel number 12, 12 is very significant. Some of you guys, when it comes to being a cosmic weaver, you guys are into medicine. Like I said, there's something about you guys being into basically holistic energy. And also when it comes to what's the word I'm looking for? Herbalism, okay? You guys could be herbalist, right? Also when it comes to like being able to be in wellness, because a lot of people think that you have to be into sports and things like that in order to still be in connection with medicine. But some of you guys don't have to do that. Like you guys could be into, for example, working at Healthy Planet, for example, right? It's like you could go to school to be a nutrition or a dietitian and you could work at Healthy Planet and, you know, help people basically, because that's what you want to do, right? So take what resonates with that. Right? But there's something about you accomplishing something, especially with the number 3, and also 33 also showed up here. So take what resonates with that. Maybe how you express yourself or find joy, or maybe stepping more into your creativity. But you are the creator, you are the communicator, you are an artist, okay? You are an inspirer, okay? And, you know, keep moving with that energy, right? So let's see what else shows up. Yeah, regulation, okay, drum medicine. Some of you guys could be connected to instruments as well, like maybe drums, gongs, okay, sound bowls, things like that could be very significant, okay, with the number 38. So yeah, angel number 11, like I said, you guys have intuitive knowing, like there's something about your spiritual awakening, okay? It's almost like drums could be significant too, because drums also connect to our ancestors. And I don't know if anyone resonates with this message in a sense where, even as somebody who has like West Indian culture too, I can understand, because there are certain sounds, like especially when it comes to reggae or dancehall or soca, there are certain sounds, especially when it comes to like steel pan and that kind of stuff. I don't know what it is, but when I hear steel pan, it triggers something in my body to make me feel like, man, I really wish I was back home right now. Like, you want to be connected to your roots, basically. And so some of you guys, when it comes to drums, I don't know if you guys ever seen videos online, right? At the bottom of the deck, we also have Wisdom Keeper. So take what resonates with that too. You guys have a lot of wisdom when it comes to information. But there's something about drums, okay? Like if you've ever seen performances from natives, or like, you know, say they are performing their culture and they have the outfits on that are, you know, their traditional outfits and stuff like that. I don't know what it is either, but when I hear them chanting and playing the drum, it opens up something in my body, okay? Like, I don't know if some of you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Because I'm trying to find the words to put it together. But it's something about the drums that every time I hear that bung, 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 and they're like, da, na, 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 and they're chanting and stuff, it feels like I'm at home. Even though I may not have the same roots as them, I feel like I'm at home, okay? Because there's something about the sound of the drum, the vibration of the drum, okay? That's very significant, okay? Some of you guys may resonate with that as well, and you guys may understand exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm going to get a few other cards before I, you know, close out the message. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. So attract, okay? It says, like the moon and the ocean, you attract good things into your life, okay? Some of you guys are very magnetic, okay? You guys are magnetic, you attract. There's something about luck that could be very significant. But again, Venus energy could be very significant. We have phases. Shine even when you're not whole. And like I said, there's something about feeling whole within yourself. And so even if you're not feeling whole, for those of you that don't resonate, right? There's something about still being able to shine regardless of what you have going on in your life. Like, people may not know what you have going on in your life, but you're still able to shine, right? Just like how the moon can reflect in the water, you're able to shine, okay, no matter what, okay? So we have here sage frog, okay? And it's so funny how this is showing up as balance, because I just seen in this deck here, balance, soil, and stars, okay? So take what resonates with that. But there is something about you guys when it comes to sage frog, okay? Balance. It says, your life needs balance. Sometimes you've caught enough flies and it's time to kick back, okay? So take what resonates with that. It's like, again, when it comes to attraction, it's like, you know how like when you have a light and you attract every and anything, that is significant. Some of you guys could have attracted a couple flies in your life, unfortunately, okay? But when it comes to balance, some of you guys are learning to balance your energy when it comes to what it is you want and what you don't want, right? And learning that it's okay to relax and it's okay to, you know, rest and unwind and things like that, okay? I'm going to see if I can get another card. And this deck is also called the Forest Friends. So if you guys are attracting people when it comes to like friendships and things like that, there's something about that energy too where not everybody is, you know, your friend. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, you can meet some people and have acquaintances and be cordial with people. And especially if it's like in a, you know, a business setting or whatever the case is, you know, you may attract some people where they may seem like they're nice and they're all right, but there's something about the energy that may seem a little bit off. And some of you guys can, you know, see that when it comes to dealing with people, even if it's not business, it could be just people that you meet in your day-to-day life. Okay, so take what resonates. We have dog in the grass, so this is mindfulness. Okay, some of you guys, when it comes to taking time to simply be, it says, what can you hear and what can you see? Okay, so like I said, when it comes to being a seer, okay, or a prophet, that is very significant too. Okay, 2020 on the time just now, right? But take what resonates. At the bottom here, we also have white owl and insight. So like I said, what can you hear and what can you see? And then insight, okay? There's something about perceptive and intuitive. It says you penetrate beyond the surface, trust your instincts. Okay, so take what resonates with that. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Okay, guys, follow me on TikTok and YouTube. And again, my website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can book a reading or you guys can check out my blog, as I have a bunch of blogs posted for you guys to read up on or just check out. But again, thank you guys. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And, you know, continue, like I say, moving forward and continue being your authentic self. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video or message. But have a wonderful Thursday. All right, guys. Bye.